Good morning. I'm just waiting a few seconds for the LinkedIn feed to catch up with the. Good morning. Today's lead story in the New York Times is about how there is a plan to significantly reorganize the Health and Human Services Department under Robert Kennedy. They want to cut it from about 82,000 people to about 62,000 people. And consolidate all its departments under RFK. There will be about 10,000 people fired, and the other cuts will be made by not hiring and people kind of being essentially retiring and so on. The reaction to this yesterday was pretty significant from health experts. In particular, this morning there's also news that RFK has hired a vaccine skeptic to lead a study into rising rates of autism amongst young people. So not only is he shrinking the Health and Human Services Department by 20,000 people, RFK is hiring somebody whose theories have been debunked about vaccines. When you say vaccines cause autism, what you actually do is spread a misinformation and conspiracy theory that prevents parents vaccinating their children. In Texas, 2 people have died in a measles outbreak that RFK downplayed in a community where vaccines were around the 82% rate. Historically, over the last X years, vaccine rates amongst children for measles have been over 95%. And so health experts are saying essentially RFK is risking rises in vaccine skepticism and essentially risking the health of the nation. Other things that are interesting is RFK said in his YouTube video yesterday, who goes on YouTube to rank videos except for this guy? He said that there was kind of significant rise in chronic disease under Joe Biden. That's true, but actually chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease have been on the rise for 20 years, including under Trump. No one is necessarily sure why, but there are a number of reasons, including the fact that people are living a little bit longer, and so they're more likely to get some of those diseases towards the end of their lives. People who have been around health for many, many years are furious. Kennedy said yesterday, we're going to do more with less. That's prompted some senator, her name's Patty Murray, she's from Washington. She said it is absurd to do more than less. She said, in the middle of worsening nationwide outbreaks of bird flu and measles, not to mention a fentanyl epidemic, Trump is wrecking vital health agencies with the precision of a bull in a china shop. Can't disagree with that characterization based on what I've read. Particular agencies that are focused are the Centers for Disease Control and the Federal Drug Administration. Those do important things like preventing disease spread, and they also kind of approve and oversee medications and check the safety of food people eat. I don't know what's going on here. I think yesterday the focus on the news was around this group chat that had leaked. So the Defense Secretary and Secretary of State were in a group chat talking about war plans. Historically, that's something that the US would have prosecuted, although there is very little sign of that happening now. But we did talk yesterday about how Trump's attitude to bad news is to attack. And so often, even if it's kind of counterproductive, he will do things that are that get on the front page of the newspaper. And in fact, if you look here, slightly lesser story here is the Signal chat. There's a story about how historically it would have been punished. And here's the piece about the health thing going. So Trump's been effective. He's moved the critical story down in the order, and he's moved the story that he wants up. Whether or not he cares about health and human services, who knows? The business section kindly also ran news this morning. Big font that about the effect of Trump's tariffs on automakers. Again, this was a policy announced yesterday. Attack when you're under attack, and you get people to talk about your agenda rather than the concerns they might have about your defense secretary. So I would say that Donald Trump won the news this morning. Did America win? No. But that's not what this presidency is about, unless you believe the hats. Thanks for letting me read the newspaper for you so that you don't have to. I appreciate you. And I will see you again on Monday. No, I won't. I'll see you again tomorrow, Saturday. I'll be here then. Bye.